Hey, right guys, Treasure Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 1 of Cyberpunk Edgerunners. And I didn't plan to do this show. It released about an hour ago, and I remember watching the trailer for this show about 3 weeks ago, and I was like, I'm doing that. I'm doing that show because it looks so good. Studio Trigger, who did one of my favourite animes, Kill la Kill, which I watched years and years and years ago. I think back in 2017 I probably watched that show, and I won't say it's in my top 5 anime or anything, but it is a really strong one, so I'd really love Kill la Kill, and the animation style to that show is what really stands out more so than the story and characters. Story and characters are still good in that, but it was the animation that was the real standout for that show. So it was no different looking at the trailer for this as well. The animation and the way, shout out to whoever edited that trailer. If you watch the main trailer for this show, edited so well. So well. I love that trailer. The trailer alone, the way it was edited, sold me on wanting to watch it. So whoever did that job, give them a raise. Yeah, I do have a bit of a rocky relationship with the IP of Cyberpunk, I will say that. As everyone was, I'm sure, I was very excited for the show, for the game to come out. Obviously, this is based on a game that was it 2020 that game was released? Jeez. But yeah, and I played it and I was like, this is okay. I didn't hate it as much as some people kind of did. I thought it was fine. I got about 4 or 5 hours in and I was like, I'm a dip. That's enough for me. I was like, it was fine. I didn't think it was great. Then I came back to it at the start of this year, so a few months ago now, and I played through it from the start, and I got about, I want to say 12 to 15 hours into the game, and then my save file corrupt. So I was doing all the collectibles, I was going for the platinum trophy, so I was getting all the collectibles, all the like graffiti tags and all the lost rebel cars and stuff like that. I was doing all the side missions, so I'd put a lot of time into it in terms of cleaning up the map. Maybe not a lot of time in the grand scheme of things with 15 hours, but still it's 15 hours down the drain because the file, I've never had that with a PS5 file. It just decided to blow up. So that was great. I haven't gone back to it since. I don't really plan to, maybe in like 10 years or something. But yeah, not the best pleased with that. Or not so much Cyberpunk, but CD Projekt Red. That's why I'm willing to give this show, because the world of Cyberpunk and its characters and its story were the best part about it. I didn't find the like gameplay, all that, to be honest, but the world of it was amazing. So to say we get a TV show, or more importantly, an animated show, kind of about Cyberpunk, it could be really good. And it's only 10 episodes long, 20 minutes each, so it's not going to take us too long to get through this show. But yeah, I'm excited. So we'll give episode 1 and 2 a chance, see how it kind of is. I'm not going to commit to the whole season just yet. We'll see how we kind of get on with it. But episode 1, if you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the early and uncut reactions to Cyberpunk Edgerunners, then link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below. But for now, let's do this. Alright, we're going to go with English audio for now. But if you guys let me know that the Japanese is far superior, just because it's easier for you guys to watch the reaction throughout with subtitles and stuff. So let me know though, because I don't want to I'll be blocking the subtitles with my face. So I think it's going to be easier if we do the English. But if you would prefer the Japanese, let me know, and by the time this one's up, I'll probably be on episode 3 or something, so then I'll swap the audio around. But if you guys are happy with English, then we'll go with English. So that's what we'll start with, and we will continue with that until you guys let me know otherwise. But yes, 3, 2, 1, play.
I said I could leave my gun and badge if I went home to listen to my old lady go on and on about her online shopping or what the hell she did all day.
Online shopping in the world of Night City? That seems...
Doing? Back it up. Looking to get shot?
I think maybe... yeah, unlucky. I think you're about to die is the phrase I was going to go with. He beat me to it. He just rolled on up to shoot a load of cops. Yeah, I think it's done. I think it's done. Oh, this guy's running and gunning. I respect it, to be fair. And he's been split in half. That's... yeah. We are 1 minute into the show, and I think 50 people have died already. I feel like this whole show is just going to be like if you're on crack. Maybe a little bit. Mad. And Wait for it. Wait for it. Yep. Jesus. I wish the game felt this cool. It doesn't. He's getting bullied. This is what happened at the end of it, chapter 2, I swear. Was that in his head or?
So whacked.
Yeah, VR headset.
You gotta tell me who keeps feeding you these nuggets.
My guy's moving around. He had some porn VR, then some like kill a load of cops VR, basically GTA in real life, and now he's washing his clothes in the space of 5 seconds.
And you're really going to school just like that?
You know, he's looking sick.
Military-grade implant was found missing from the body of Lieutenant Colonel James Norris, shot dead by Max Tag last
Mom,
night. The
you're on TV. Nova.
Not Nova, David.
Hey, she's on TV. Good job.
Off to school.
Bye.
Wheeling out a body. Of course. Hey, if you want to go to school smelling like trash, the trauma team was one of the early missions, I think. Another main character. Main character number 2. No. What's it going to be like with Keanu Reeves that's in his head? Good God.
0 absences.
Wow.
David,
Hold on.
you are not in compliance with the Academy's dress code. Do you have a spare uniform?
They're well
Spares there
pissed.
too.
Understood. Please submit a uniform exception form after.
I mean, he did jump into literal bins. Bin bags.
You will observe. This time, I ask all students to log into the green room for meditation.
Meditation? I've fried the whole place already.
For the inconvenience my son has caused.
I wouldn't call this a matter of money, Mrs. Martinez. Although I must say it was quite an expense for us to restore the system.
Doubt me. You got like gold metal in your hands, you'll be fine.
Said you didn't have the Eddies when I asked, so...
I was waiting for payday. You know we don't got that kind of cash just lying around.
Yeah, you've botched it, mate. With your rotting car.
Everything I do for you, D. Don't you see that? You're breaking my heart, mijo.
Ah, that classic.
Think I don't
Look
get
at
treated
Saul
the same
Goodman's
way?
car.
But that's why you've got this, D. You're my son.
Yeah, well, easier said than done.
Oh. Yeah, I thought she was done. Oh, okay. I don't think they're aiming for them. Wow. That's a wake-up call. Do you not want to brake? Yeah. Let's keep driving into the explosion, jeez. Are they going to do the whole parent dies already?
Is that Traumantine? Oh, thank Christ.
No, she's dead. I don't think that's true. Oh, it might be.
It's not a client.
Neither is she.
Oh, they're not clients. Yeah, that do be what health insurance is like.
Where you going?
Hey, you don't have health insurance.
Hey, just gonna leave us here?
Surgery was a success. Your mother hasn't come to just yet.
Oh, there you go.
She's
Sword.
stable.
How did he get out?
Cyberware. Yeah, looks, military, doesn't it? How much you think it'd fetch?
Yeah, so here's the whole like, oh, I'm gonna be a badass, become a cyber psycho, and kill the government. But everyone just freeze framed. Did they not give him much of a budget? What was the budget for this show, I do wonder? Because you think, oh, it's Netflix, so and it's Studio Trigger, surely they got that, I don't know.
Time to get gone. Just drop out, why don't you? You're a misfit, an anomaly.
Join the badass crew.
And there's nothing that can change that. How could she afford to send you to Arasaka Academy anyway? Care to explain, Martina?
Yo, he's sweating already.
Tell us, how does mommy pay your way? What's any Night City bottom feeder do to make a quick Euro buck, huh?
Mate, you're really gonna get triggered by this. Mate, he's trying to be a bully with that haircut. No offense. Starts dry humping him apparently. Mate, that ain't... He's seeing his hands. This guy's such... Oh, are you gonna cry? He kind of has that attitude. Made no effect. Okay, never mind. He did just kind of stand there and take it. Mate, that's unlucky.
Nothing like the Strong Arms 400 to bring out the best in your kung fu chipware.
It's like Agent Smith versus Neo then.
You said the surgery was successful.
True, but only so much we can do on the discount package. Worn down as she was, I doubt she'd have lasted much longer.
Oh.
It seemed to me.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm supposed to tell you we offer some burial options.
Oh, she actually died. There you go. Yep.
We're sorry for your loss.
That's alright.
Things at this difficult time. We can deliver the
Well, yeah, they speed ran the whole dead parent storyline, I guess. Cemetery service. Look how depressing that is. Well, there you go. Handle with care.
To any past due amounts and late fees, if you cannot pay by the deadline.
Bit of stress going on for him, I think.
up. Rent's long past due. Keep this shit up, and I'm gonna just change your lock.
Rent, got school fees, health fees, your mum's dead. And you've just been beat up by the local bully.
Katsuo here. Heard about your mom. I'd offer my sympathies, but find it hard to sympathize.
Jeez.
She had to endure to send her delinquent son to an academy he doesn't belong.
Wow, mate.
Ah, David, hey. Got the big bad
Get
son?
augmented, here we go.
I want this fused here. High time I chrome the fuck up.
That's Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Alright, there we go, guys. That is episode 1 of Cyberpunk Edgerunners. I think I'm going to go for the original Japanese audio for episode 2. And also, I'll let you guys decide. To be fair, the worst voice actress was the mom, and she died. So maybe that's that's a good thing. But I'm assuming with the original audio, it's going to be way better, because yeah, the voice acting wasn't great, but I should have known better. To be fair, with dub, it is very hit or miss. I feel like there's, like I say, certain shows, I prefer the dub to the sub, but then there are a lot, admittedly, where the dub is absolutely awful. I don't think this was awful. I've heard way worse. But it's definitely noticeable with this episode. Yeah, animation, amazing. We knew it was going to be. And I do love the world of Night City as a whole. Like Cyberpunk as an IP kind of nailed that. That is the best part of that game, is the actual city. So that was to be expected. However, they speed ran that whole like, oh, the mum's dead storyline, so now I've got to get augmented and become a badass. It's like, okay, 20 minutes is not enough time. Well, it is enough time to connect to a character, because there's been anime that I've watched where I at least like a few of the characters after 20 minutes. It is a very small amount of time, but it can be done. If you look at Love, Death, Robots, for example, The Witness, that's, 15 minutes? And I give that episode a 10 out of 10, so it can be done. Granted, obviously the budget for the first episode of this is not going to be the budget for The Witness. But yeah, I don't care for the main character. We didn't really meet anyone else, to be fair. We met like the bully and whatever, and then the mum, but the mum was just doing the whole speech thing and then died. So yeah, that's should have. I could have probably predicted that one if I just used my brain a bit. It's like, oh, but the mum's going to die. I didn't know it happened within like 15 minutes, but there you go. And yep, he's getting ready to get augmented up. But I'm going to give it another episode, definitely. I'm probably going to switch to the original Japanese audio for episode 2. It's just, like I say, it's more, I want to watch the original audio, but then I know it's harder to edit around because of subtitles. So whatever you guys prefer. And maybe the Japanese is worse than the, it's not going to be worse than the dub, is it? Let's be honest. Because I think for me, even though like there are some anime where I prefer the dub, the sub is still amazing. So it's, yeah, it's hard. But rating, I'll go, has this been rated on Tracked yet? Let's have a look. 73%, but only 3 people have voted it. It did only come out an hour ago, so that makes sense. I'll probably give it I'll go 5, I think, out of 10. I think slap bang in the middle, just because the animation was really good and the world of Night City is solid. I know I like the world of Night City, so that'll be good. The music was okay. They did reuse one of the songs twice, which I thought was weird, and they did have there was a couple of moments where they just had a song just to have it in there, I think. The music was decent, but don't care for any of the characters yet, and I think they just speed ran the story way too quickly in this episode. It didn't give you enough time to get connected to the main guy. And again, that is a lot to do with the voice acting, but I can't blame the show for that. That's just the dub. I can't blame the show because maybe I should rewatch the first episode and do it with the sub and see if it makes a difference. Because to be fair, the voice acting, it was mainly the mom character. She was the only awful one. Everyone else was fine. I don't think anyone was amazing, but yeah, there we go, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments. And I'll definitely do episode 2, so I'll see you for then. Until then, take care. Peace.